you two girls have something in common. And I was like, what? And he was like, y'all share the same last name. And Wendy and I looked at each other and go, one R, one L? And we're like, yeah. And everybody else at the table was like, what are they talking about? What just happened? And I was like, oh my God, where are you from? She was Lake Charles. I'm from Lake Charles. We have the same last name. We spell it the same way with one R, one L. And we didn't really know each other, which is crazy. So that was the beginning of our friendship, and we have been so much ever since. And so then she decided she's taking off for San Diego, and she's like, I cannot leave you alone. So I'm going to introduce you to someone that can be your partner in crime. And she introduces me to Claire, and we become friends. And then we meet Jackie Poulos, or I do. And so then it was all history. And we've been through so much, lots of adventures, birth of our children and everything. And we were so excited to hear she had met someone new, Rob. And I did not meet him till this weekend. So until this weekend, he was Wendy's snuffleupagus. So I'm glad you really exist, because I was worried about her getting married to an imaginary friend. This. So excited. No. So before I pass the baton to Claire, I would like to share with y'all one of my favorite poems, and it's by E. Cummins. And I can just see that you have this with Rob, and that's what brought this poem to me today. So here it is. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without. Anywhere you go, my dear, and whatever is done is only me in your doing, my darling. There is one deepest secret nobody knows. Here's the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart, I carry it in my heart. And I know, seeing and hearing how much God is in your hearts, that He's a part of that. And also, Rob's father is in your hearts today too, and very dear and close to all of us. And my only regret is I did not get a chance to meet him, and so he will forever be ours, with us. And so, thank you, Rob, for filling her heart with you and with God. And I wish you many blessings in the days to come, in the years to come, in life together. Thank you. And then Claire's gonna wrap this up.
Sorry, over to the left. Go ahead.
So I just want to say ditto to everything Jacob just said.
Cheers!
Cheers. So I met Wendy, we'll make this short and sweet, but I'm not a talker. I met Wendy probably in one of my hardest times of my life, and same thing with Jackie and Jackie Poulos as well, and we all kind of...
Jackie, get up here with us. Come on, girl.
The worlds collided, and we came together, and all I can say, it was just a godsend. These women right here were a godsend to me, and they were a godsend. We were a godsend to each other. And watching all of our journeys has been amazing. And we've all kind of been here for each other, sometimes not. Not in person because we all live in different states and we all have our own lives and we have children and husbands and all these things going on in our world and job careers and all these things. But in our heart and our soul, we are all here for each other, and we all know that, and that's the amazing thing, and that's the God-sent thing. And I can say that watching Wendy and hearing all of her stories and hearing her voice on the other side of the phone and hearing that she met Rob, I knew that you were the one, and for her and her family and her sweet Ella and Vale, and to guide this family and in the path that they're supposed to be with God. And I love you, and I'm so glad that she met you. And I did lose my father a couple years ago, and even though it was in 2017, and it seems like, a long time, our fathers are our heart. So I am with you right there when I know this is very, very hard for you. And I'm right there with Jackie and saying that I wish I would have met him because he seems like was a great person. And so I'm so glad that you found Rob, and I know that Rob will live through his father to be the great father that he was, and the great husband, and all of those things. And cheers.
Cheers.
I love
Cheers
you.
to raise your
Love
glass.
y'all.
Thank
Raise
you.
your glass. Cheers.
The presence of God. Thank you. Does everybody know this? Oh, no, thank you. Rob, do you want to come up and... Rob?
Why don't you come up and tell everybody about that clown?
I bet your
mess?
daddy.
Come on. Let's hear for Rob.